actively reach your legs down into the earth as you arrange hips, knees, ankles, feet. And then holding it all together, the pelvis, the center. Draw your low back in and up. Just trace with your awareness the low back drawing in and up. Rest your hands into your heart center. Relax your arms into your body. Just let their weight gently be felt. Try to sit so that your back can relax into its natural alignment. Trying to minimize any discomfort as you sit here. And when you close your eyes and breathe out again, focus on your navel coming lightly in and up. Just try to find that squeeze. Feel your body move and respond to your request. Squeeze and tone. Inhale, let your belly relax. Exhale, low belly towards the spine. Little toning. Inhale, relax your belly. And one more time, find that upward flying, Uddiyana, energy in the low belly, and it's below the breath. Just feel that support as you breathe a few more times, lightly holding it. Relax it so it's just a subtle front toning. Just really going into your body with your awareness as part of coming to your mat. Open up your eyes, lift up your elbows. Just notice the energy of changing your eyes to open position. And let's sit up tall and hold the forehead and the back of the skull. Return your head to center. Try to bring down your shoulders. Use that belly strength we just worked on. Also use the grounding of your legs. You can lean forward a little bit if it relieves your spine. Or stay directly upright. Notice the temperature of your hands. The temperature of your forehead and your skull. Close your eyes again. And just gently hold your brain. Notice the calming quality across the center of the forehead. And breathe out one more time. Release down your hands, eyes open, heart lifting pose, fingers forward, lean back, hug your elbows in towards each other. And as you spiral your hands out, you're gonna stretch a little at the front of your shoulders and where your chest and shoulders come together. So spread your heart wide, squeeze the elbows in, stretch your chest, and gaze downward. Remember not to hold back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together a little bit. Then use your breath 3 more times, legs however they feel good. Just the right amount, but not holding back. One more time, stretch your chest, deep breath into that area. And then press forward, fingertips last. And go into forward fold, mindful of legs, hips, knees, everything, spine. Go to your own degree. Relax your head down. Try to relieve the back of your body. Relax what you can. Maybe your face, your thumbs, anywhere you're gripping. Let your belly relax again. Take another deep breath. Belly, ribs, lungs. Through the nose, exhale. Try a cooling breath. Breathe in through your mouth, over your teeth. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. Let the warmth go out the nose. Try it one more time as we sit up. Inhale. Rise up, breathe through your teeth, through your lips. Close your lips, exhale, nose. Let us come together with sound on our feet. Transition to standing position. Take 5 breaths for your process. And we'll come back and try these different positions. Just transition to feet, long spine. Step into your forwardness. Fold into your forwardness. Release that body, including legs. Loving awareness in feet standing up. Use awareness. Use your muscles of your legs. Rise. Roll your shoulders back and down and stand tall. Gather in your arms by your sides. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, nose, and draw your low belly in towards your spine. Find stillness in your low belly. Sweep your hands up together at your heart and breathe in deeply. 3 times, humming exhale or om. Om. Create some vibration or be with it. Welcome all the healing aspects. Now the sound of your nose breathing vibration as you inhale sky. Lift your whole rib cage, not just the front. Exhale, forward fold, transitioning. Mindfully, just the right amount. Hands where they reach, head down. Gently lengthen your legs and your spine to halfway lift. Long neck, try not to strain, don't look up too much. Reach with the back of the head, exhale. Briefly suspend it as you transition to right leg back, left leg back. Come to the heels of your hands and then spread the palms, spread the fingers wide. Press the earth, low belly up, legs firm. And then what can you soften? Just the right amount, 3 more breaths. Press earth away, Balasana. Bring down your knees to the earth right where they are and then tuck your toes. Straight arms, roll back shoulders, downward gaze. Lift to the tops of your feet, upward facing dog. Stretch your front body. Tuck your tailbone, have your knees down. Any of those actions that help you find peace here. Psoas can be very, very stimulating on a number of levels. Up from the pelvis. And then let's come gently to the knees and to hands and knees, walking in. Round your spine into cat spine, really arch through the back, breathe in and out. Keep going. Line up the feet with the knees and lightly press the tops as you look back there. Even though we have a tendency towards roundness, we still get tight. We still need to round in a therapeutic way. So one more therapeutic round spine, intentionally taking out the curves. And then breathe out, relax to neutral. Testing your low belly towards your spine with opposite reaching. So again, don't strain to look forward. Let your face face downward, your eyes downward. Reach through your right arm and your left leg straight. Doesn't have to be any higher than shoulder and hip level. Use the whole rest of your body. A little softness in your balancing elbow can give you that extra strength. One more breath, give it a little bit more reach, and then release down. Go back to Balasana. Stretch out the back of your hips. Release down, release arms and head. Connecting with breath. Grounding the brain. Tuck your chin deeply. Take one more breath out. Inhale energy up to hands and knees. Learning to scan those actions. Everybody ready? Navel towards the spine, arms and legs reach opposite again. With a downward face, long neck. Hand really spreading. Give a little softness to your elbow if that helps you, if you lose your balance. Helps you use the muscles instead of the joint and the bones. And one more time, give it a reach, inhale. And exhale, hand down, knee down, wide knees. Pull back once again. Exhale it out. Walk over to the right side with both hands to any degree. Don't hold back. But you can be wherever feels nice for you in this range. I'm exploring range of motion. Bring down your head. Make sure your body is okay and then relax into the shape. Healing energy into your body. Including your emotional body, your thinking body. And one more exhale. Come back to center, hands and knees. Lift your toes and feet off the floor. Bending knees, lift your feet, cow spine. Feel that gentle brightness of back bending, keeping the low back rather straight. It's reaching heart and face forward. And one more time, energy of that. And then relax your feet down. Other side, wide knees, latissimus release. Walking out to your side. Bring down your head. Breathe 5 times. Exhale for 2. So your breath doesn't need to be exact. This is just guidelines, guidance. If you have a thinking, counting kind of brain busy like that, use the counting internally to help you stay. No, it's impermanent. 5. Really slowly back to center and taking downward facing dog pose. Get the hands ready. Tuck under your toes. Lift up your hips, knees. Refine. Look at each hand. You can pick up and reset. Try connecting your fingertips into the pose. Connect your fingertips to the earth. Bring down your head. Stretch your spine really long by reaching your tail way up and away from you. And then energy down the legs into the feet. Start with bent knees. Find the length in your spine. Release anything where you might be overly gripping. Try to let your fingers and toes spread. 4th breath, exhaling. And one more time. Using the uplift in the low belly for the step forward into half lift pose. So just keep the legs straight, balls of the feet. Pike yourself forward until you need to stop and fold forward, land on the feet. Then standing up, rising, reaching slowly. And with practice, we learn to adapt. Increases the circulatory system's resilience to do movements like this. Feel the energy of what we've done. Hands on the thighs. Earth energy. Sky energy with an upward sweep. Back to that fold to the earth. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg back first. Then the right. And from plank pose, just try taking your hips down to the left side a little bit. Just tip over and over to the right. If you prefer, take down your knees and give it a try. Ooh, nice side stretch. We're going to try a few of each. Just a little playful, mix it up with our plank pose. And one more each way. Little dip. Strong straight arms, little dip. And come down to your belly. Knees, chest, forearms. Relax and release out onto your belly. Close your eyes as you gather your legs together and reach through them. A sense of flying on your belly in locust pose. First one, take the tops of your hands to the floor beside you. Lengthen through the top of your head. Gently reach through your toes. Inhale, lift your shoulders off the floor. Exhale. Inhale again. Lift your legs straight off the floor and together. Try to lengthen the front of your body. More than the back bend, it's a lengthening of the front. One more inhale. Exhale, come down. Relax your legs wide. Turn your head to the right side. Little earth climb. And second one, back to Balasana, locust pose. This time the hands by your chest like cobra, and then draw them down alongside your waist. Lift shoulders, lift chest, long neck, lower body, feet together. Squeeze your glutes, lift your legs straight. Straight is more important than high. Breathe 5 times. 3. Just give it the energy you have for it today. It's only one set. Last breath. Let it bring you strength. Relax your body. Turn your head to the other side. Ground onto the earth. Go soft. Learn how to let go. Learn how to engage. Four, slowly breathe one more time. Relax on your belly. And then using that awareness in the legs to help you come to upward facing dog from here. So we need that gathered in readiness of the legs. Hands right in by your chest. Hug your elbows. Hands spiral outward. A determined press. Hug your elbows in. Straighten your arms. Use your toes to press your legs forward to any degree and lift your heart. Don't forget to lift the back of your heart as much as the front. Take your eyes up for a breath. Take your eyes down for a breath. And we're done. Knees down, table. Set your hands, downward dog, 5 breaths. Feeling free to use the knees down version. Let your energy be matched. What do you need today? One of the things that weakens the fire element, according to my book, is too little exercise, though. So we can't let that happen. Exhale. Breath and body coming together for an inhale, walk forward, half lift, lengthen spine. Breath and body together, exhale, fold forward. process of standing. Use your body as it was designed. Let it unfurl towards the sky again. Feel your feet on the earth. Finish an inhale. Exhale, arms back, down and in to the sides of your body. Turning sideways on your mat to the right. Spread your arms wide so we get that little bit of stretch, any tightness at the front shoulders and chest, part of our rounded kind of nature. Find your wide spreading feet. And then bring your hands together. Inhale, tall spine. Spread feet. Ground the roots of your big toes. Exhale, forward fold exploration. Let your knees bend as needed so you can rest on the bent knees. One choice. Continue to take your hands down if you can reach. Not judging. Bend your knees to help you reach. Bend your knees to help you reach your head. Give it a try. Just try to play with finding wide enough feet that the top of your head might touch the floor. And you just do a little heel, a little toe to get wider. Nice uplift in the low belly. Uplift in the shoulders. And let's breathe 5 times wherever you have come. Not forcing, just gently growing and exploring. Finding that sense of lengthening your spine through the top. And one more breath. What can you soften? Inhale to a half lift and start the process of coming out. Work your feet closer together if you spread them wide. And stand up. Use your strong legs. Return upright. Inhale energy. Exhale energy. Triangle pose, right side. Reach your arms wide. Breathe in. Turn out your right foot. The back foot gives a little angle to your own comfort. Over and down slowly. Feel your strength. Stop halfway. Feel your legs. Feel your core. And then rest on your leg with your hand and reach the other arm up. Especially mindful of keeping your shoulders off your ears so your neck is long. And in this last breath, that invitation again, what can you soften? Draw your Uddiyana Bandha towards the spine, navel in, and use that to come up. Stretch the arms, feet parallel. Other side, turn out. Slowly go halfway and pause. Just feel your legs, feel your foundation, ground. Let that register. Begin to rotate towards the sky, reach up and down equally. Shoulders off the ears. And this is a belly chakra pose. Awareness there. 4, 5th breath. What can you relax? Find a little more space by softening yourself. Inhale energy. Release up and turn to wide parallel feet again. Bring down your arms forward on your mat. Step it out. Using the pelvis as a landmark with your hands, take your right leg straight back for Parsvottanasana. Bring your arms down by your sides so the shoulders roll in. And as you do that, your thumbs, everything rolls in. So you can start with your thumbs, just find that line of energy to roll the shoulders, reach back as far as you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your knuckles or your fingertips or hold your arms, whichever feels best, whichever takes care of your body, and work your hands gradually up on your back without forcing. We're going to keep this position as we fold forward. Inhale. That's a lengthening breath. And then the exhale is this process, slowly letting go of the breath as you Feel that halfway point. Maybe stay. Continue to bring your forehead towards your leg wherever you are working today. For 1, gently lifting the elbows, reaching with the heart, and try to release gripping in your feet. Exhale last time. Come on up, breathe in. Feel the legs strong. You may release your arms or just bring them down a bit between sides. Find your legs for second side. Square pelvis forward. Spread feet upon the earth. Inhale, lift your heart. Good. Exhale the slow forward fold. Weight still in the back foot as well as the front leg, which takes on a lot as we take this movement. Forehead towards the shin, wherever that is for you. Gently lift elbows, reach heart. Be in this moment of pure concentration. Each pose a meditative form. One more breath to release. Inhale, come up with those strong legs. Release the arms down and away from each other. Stepping out with some spiraling arms, shoulders, hands. And coming to a practice for the fire element. Stand with wide, comfortable feet. Just letting the energy of our practice so far be observed. And then earth for a moment, hands on the legs. Just go back to that idea of earth energy, groundedness. It's a physical thing. And then keeping that sense as you take your arms up and circle them around a bit, maybe spin the wrists. And then bring your thumbs and fingers together and rest at the top of your head with your thumbs. So it's your crown chakra, shoulders down, ground your front ribs together and down. So let's support your standing pose here. Low belly towards the spine. And letting fire energy come down into the spine, into the central channel. Any sense of overwhelming or too much or too hot, anything that resonates. Just what do we think when we think fire energy? Breathe out one more time and transition your thumbs to your third eye center. Just let your hands be together comfortably. Bringing some of the fire energy into our seed of intuition, our inner wisdom. Letting it be strengthened. Or one more exhale. Feel that calming energy point at the third eye. And then bring your fire to your heart. Let your love burn brightly. Make that physical connection with the heart center and the thumbs and hands. You can do that little uplift. Just really focus on that center, that structure. You'll feel your rib cage, your heartbeat, your lungs moving. One more breath out. And then down to the belly center where the heat wants to be. Hands wherever they feel comfortable. You can keep them together or just stack them. Touch your navel. And we'll let the rest of the fire come into the first 3 chakras. The root and the sacrum and the belly center. Feel that connection with earth energy. And then release your arms and just pause for about 2 breaths just to feel that practice. Bringing fire down. And then let your eyes open. Let's step back to the top of your mat, continuing standing practice with the triple warrior vinyasa. Pause for a moment and think about something that you want. Let yourself actually have an intention, something that you hope for. I don't always pause for that actual thing. And then practice this where we start with Warrior A. Take your left leg back, bend your right knee, square hips towards the front, and take your arms out in front. It's got that bow and arrow action, shoulders in, palms reach. And here we take the left arm and reach behind our head. So we're going for that quiver, going to reach one of those bows behind us. Hold for 5. Try not to put any pressure on your head. Just let your hand be on the back of your skull if that's where you reach, or the back of your neck. 4, 5. Take the arrow, come together with the hands. And now we pull the bow, turning into Warrior B. So you can keep your hands flat, turn out your back toes, and just imagine that sense of pulling the hands away from each other for 5. This is your aiming. Aim. Find a steady point. Remember what you're aiming for. What can you relax? 1 more breath out. Warrior C with the release of the arrow. From your aim, let it fly and follow it. Do your best, keep trying. Playful, soften your standing knee. 1 more breath. And release to both feet. Other side, A, B, C. Warrior A. Hips forward, front knee bends. Palms together, shoulders draw it back into the body. Right hand, right arm up. Bend your elbow behind your skull. Choose the arrow. Hold still. What do you want? Big or small? Know what it is. And then release the hands together. Pull the hands apart, turn out your back toes. Refine to Warrior B. Aim. Firm your muscles. Activate your body. 5th breath, inhale. Exhale, release your bow and arrow and follow with Warrior C. Try again. Just the angle of your heel can make a huge difference. 2, 3, 4. 1 more breath. And release to both feet. Inhale, sky. Exhale to forward fold, wrapping the back of your legs and slowly fold forward. Letting the knees bend so the pelvis can tip forward, and then straighten the legs as you can. Take your forehead towards your legs so your chin tucks. Then bring your weight into the balls of your feet if you've gone way back into your heels. 2, very slowly breathing. Inhale for 3. Just the right amount. Inhale for 4. And 5. Bend your knees and extend your spine. Spread your hands. Take your legs back. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. One more time. Hold for 5. Let your spine come into alignment. And come down to your knees. And coming to a yin pose, possibly with your blanket. So one of our poses today, it's called quarter dog pose. So we have a different arm position. So the hips are above the knees. You can cushion under your knees if you need that. We come forward into quarter dog, more like heart chakra pose if your hips are up high. And then taking your elbows down, bring your right hand over to wrap your left forearm. Bring your head down, and that is the shape. So you could consider adding your blanket under your knees or under your arms if your shoulders are tight. So pause if you need to. So quarter dog pose with the hips up like heart chakra. Elbows down. Bend your right elbow and bring your hand to your left arm and just wrap your fingers there and bring down your head. 1 minute of softness. Relax your toes and your feet, your calves and shins, your knees, your thighs, your pelvis, your belly, your hips, your back, your neck and head, your arms and fingers. Allowing lines of energy to flow. Patient and still. Yin is the cooling energy. And take just one more breath in your own time. And slowly come out and follow your body where it wants to go for a pause. Where do you want to go? You can do just about anything as a counter pose. Just give yourself a little spontaneous release from that as you sit with the energy of it. Feel a lot in my forehead. Just notice where you feel in your body, wherever you are. Other side, come back into your knees, giving them that cushion if you need it. Walk out your hands and arms, bring down your head. So we're in our play bow position. Check in to see if you need support under your head, and then bring down your elbows and take the arms the other way. That's the second side. It's just bringing the other hand to the other forearm, head resting down. Relax hands, except for a gentle pressing in the fingers. Just feel both sets of fingertips. Feel their temperature, their light touch. Relax your brain, your shoulders, your heart and your legs, your back, your toes. creating reserves of calm energy. A little bit longer. Of course, you can always come out sooner if you need to. And breathe out one last time in the shape. And once again, go where you want to go in your body. How does your body want to counter that compression and stillness? You can follow me if you want, or you can do your own thing. Just let yourself be with that for a moment. With 3 mindful breaths, meditation. And then open up your eyes with some energy and come to your mat facing forward again so you can practice Ardha Matsyendrasana. So back to our yang style. I'm just going to try a blanket under there today if you would like to. So we fold in the right leg, knee forward, other foot comes around. Sit up tall, long relaxed belly. Keep your belly relaxed as you rotate your spine from your navel to your heart to your chin. And support your leg. Use your other hand behind you to develop your twist. Taking 8 slow breaths. And therapeutic, just the right amount. Nice sense of releasing. Breathing into the rotation of the spine. Eyes steady and downward. Actually back, down and back with the eyes. Because that's where we're going. One more breath. Slowly exhale. Inhale, release the pose. Lean back, sacrum balance. Pull your feet in. Try to learn that curl in. Tuck, tuck, tuck. And release feet to the earth. Second side, Ardha Matsyendrasana, half. And Matsi like fish pose. It's a fish stage pose. Twist and hip pose. Sitting up tall. Relaxed belly, allowing the belly first, then the heart, and then the head to look back. Hand behind for support. Carefully support your leg here. You can draw it in if it feels okay, or just let it rest where it is. Looking down and back. Softening the eyes. Being present with more than just the eyes. So by holding them still, we are enabling our focus to be more than visual. About halfway in, can you relax anything? Listen for the sound and vibration of your next breath. When the exhale completes, breathe in and release the pose back to center. And come on out, with or without elevation under the hips, Baddha Konasana. Hold on to your ankles or your wrap around your toes if you like. Maybe experiment with both. Coming in, but without straining your knees in any way. Sitting up tall as the Baddha, means bind. And then sending the heart forward. Gently press the feet together at the heels. Bring yourself forward. Hug your elbows in. Again, move your hands if you need to. Work with your proportions. 2. Gently find that range of motion. 3, 4, and 5. Finding that finishing place. Breathe in, rise up. Legs come together. Releasing to your back body with the optional up dog, down dog come through. Bring your blanket. Add these in if you would like. Coming through to sit down, we have that pike up in the belly, arms strong and straight, and we need enough space between the hands to get our legs through. Walking in and then tucking in carefully, coming through and popping out your legs. Easier said than done. And then straight legs lie down, resist. Back of the skull on the floor, pulling your feet. Get ready for bridge with the palms up. Bridge pose, lift it up. Press the feet, let your hips rise and rise. And make space for your spine. Let your head move away from your feet to make room if needed. Hands to the front hip points. One more breath, press them towards the sky. And exhale, hands to the earth, bring down your spine. And release. Come into happy baby pose. Take your favorite way, make sure your neck is long. So we get a release in the hips and low back. Find a place where you feel nice in your body and just have some free movement, stillness, little of each. And we're here, we're gently drawing the knees down on either side of the torso. So there are lots and lots of ways of working where you want to hold on wherever it's serving you. If that's intense, bring your feet more at your hip level and work. Or just experiment how that feels. So it's all information. Practice your loving kindness on yourself. Find stillness somewhere that feels interesting and take 5 breaths. And 5. Keep your right knee, stretch out your left leg. Really reach the toes of both feet, stretch the tops of the feet. And coming over to knee down twist, bring it across and down. Hook your toes behind your leg or to the earth. You could use your blanket support here. And look back, open across your heart. Just the right amount. Let yourself really relax for 3 more breaths. Just gently pulling your knee away from your center line. Pull it across the body. Create the twist. Next time the energy of exhale comes, roll to your back slowly, all the way. Enjoy the process. Bring in your other knee, give it a hug. Draw your knee in, point both sets of toes. Make sure your neck is long. One more deep breath, separating the legs. And guiding to the knee down twist on the second side, hooking toes or coming to the floor or blanket. So recreate this twist of our spine, carefully turning the head away. Relax as much as you can and breathe slowly 5 times. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long breaths. Let yourself get into that Shavasana kind of mentality, that resting pose in the brain. Taking another breath and attending to your body as you come out and return to center. If you would like to stretch out and rest in Shavasana now, you can have a long Shavasana. If you'd like to join me for a little bit of releasing with Shavasana kind of awareness, take your blanket and we'll do a little bit of supported fish pose. So for some people, just lying back with your shoulder blades on a roll of a blanket's edge, just a thin roll, that can be enough of a back bend. So you probably kind of know your body. If you use a foam roller, you can always just come and try each one, each level. And this is restorative practice, so we don't want anything too terribly big behind our hearts. So adding, by rolling or folding that smooth edge of the blanket, you can thicken your roll if you would like to. And having the choice of staying on one or more points on your back, where do you experience any tightness in your upper back? So you might have kind of an upper point and then a lower point right at the lower line of your shoulder blades. Coming back carefully onto your support, allowing the arms and legs just to find comfort. And then go totally still, just relax. Go into floppy, no holding on, just soft and breathing. Perhaps a little breath that nourishes the place that you are opening in your spine. Soften your hands and face. Let go of any holding in your legs and feet. Allowing yourself this 5 to 10 minutes of space, stillness, quietness. Even 10 breaths as you're doing here in these releases allows your body to transition. And be present with this work. One more breath. With an option to stay exactly as you are in Shavasana or this position. If you wanted to try a different point on your spine, on your upper back, you can come up and just choose a second position for that roll or that lift behind the back, behind the heart. Make sure it feels okay. It should be gentle. Allow your legs and arms to relax in a way that supports your body. So complete freedom for where that feels good right now. Close your eyes, soften everything. Is there anything holding you back from relaxing here? Maybe you can give it a little adjustment. 10 quiet breaths. Drop all the way in. spaciousness in the brain and mind. One last breath flowing through. And if you are on either of the hard lifting positions, time to come off of those. Try to stay really chill, really sleepy, quiet with your eyes as you come off. And change your prop or have your blanket and just tuck it into a fold like a block. So if you're in Shavasana and you want to just make this change, you're going to go under the pelvis this time, under the sacrum with a little elevation. Make sure your low back feels supported by whatever you're on. And then slowly stretch out your legs. Letting that front part of your pelvis just relax, open. Your belly gently stretch. Check in on the rest of yourself. Relax out your arms. And breathe, open and relaxed. Slowly, one more time, breathe in. Let it swirl around, let it take its time. Breathe out slowly, let it swirl, let it take its time. Carefully bring your feet in closer one at a time. And bringing your legs up into the air, and then just make a little refinement of your prop or take the prop away. Bring up your legs, let them stretch out. Pull your toes towards you. Point your toes away. Bring your legs right up out of your pelvis, resting together. And then let them go side to side, letting the knees bend as needed or not. Bring them back down. And relax. Use your bridge technique to come off your support. Transition to your seated pose. Follow an inhale. If you're wanting to stay on the ground, just let an inhale's energy be uplifting. Sit in an easy way. Be present with the work that you put into this past hour, the stillness and the strength. Thank your body for everything it was able to do. Offer gratitude as a practice, as a meditation. Whatever it is, just give it away, share it. All of these can be just your own, detailed or just open, just the idea, whatever resonates. Gather your hands together, bring them into your heart, sit up tall, activate your legs into the earth. Namaste. it's nice to just pause and move slowly if you can, transition, putting away your things.
Thanks, Blossom, very much.
Ew.